30 pages.
I think we covered that, right?
Yeah, you do. Everybody has this book.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
He said, having seven, I saw a beast rising up out of the sea. Okay, this is a beast. Having 7 heads.
So the sea would be the nations?
Well, yeah, that's symbolically what it would be. Yeah. From the people.
The
From
nations.
from the people.
The nations. The
mankind, out of mankind. 7 heads and 10 horns. And on his horn 10 crowns. And on his head a blasphemous name. So-
Kings.
So it's one person. It's one person. But 10 horns. Horns are symbolic of power. It's got 7 heads. Head is,
So if,
well, this is going to be the Antichrist.
so if you take it along with the book of Daniel and you have 10 toes, does that connect somehow?
Well, some people claim that the European market, or now the EU, that originally, or it's going to end up being a 10 country.
I don't see why
I've
it
heard
has
that.
to be 10.
But I'm just saying I've heard that.
Right, I've heard it all my life.
Yeah.
But I don't see why it has to be 10. And a lot of people before before the European Union was formed, they kept predicting it, and now that it then washed to what, 27, 28,
Well, yeah, it's large.
they say, hey, it's going to drop. What about if it talks about,
NATO.
what about if it talks about 10 regions of the whole world? Because anyway,
This is what I've done.
pardon me?
10 region of the whole world.
Yeah, because the whole world is divided into 10 regions.
And that could very well be the case as well. And it's probably more plausible to say something.
Which is right now.
Because the countries that it's referencing, sometimes they're quite small.
So they put them together.
Yeah. You know, like, for instance, Europe, the Middle East, the Far East, all these kind of regions that you can reference, I guess, if you will.
Yeah, you put them together.
Anyway, well, all right. Now look at verse 2. Now the beast which I saw was like a leopard. That would say that he's very swift in movement. He's fast. So he acts very fast. He doesn't piddle around. He gets with it. And his feet like the feet of a bear.
Could we say that the system the Antichrist is coming with, it's a system that borrows from the previous nations or previous empires? So if some of them are compared, like in the book of Daniel, to a leopard, that system is incorporated. Do you see what I'm saying? And
Well-
the bear, for example, is incorporated, and a lot of all economic and military system and all that would be incorporated in the way the administration of Antichrist is going to work.
Well, I think that the administration reflects the leader. So I think here, I think that focus probably would be on the leader, but that would also speak of the administration. In other words, if he is a person that he knows what he wants to do and he knows how he's going to do it, and everybody that's on board better get with it, then that guy is a leopard. He is moving fast. He doesn't have time to think about it. He's got action on his mind. It's time to do something. A leopard. And then the bear, to me, suggests the strength.
Yes.
The strength that he will have. I mean, it will knock you sideways. Nobody will be able to resist it. Now look at the third one. His mouth like the mouth of a lion. He will eat you up fast if that's what he wants to do. The jaws of a lion are so strong. And to me, this speaks of being devoured if you get in his way. Now look at this. The dragon gave him his power, his throne, and great authority. Who's the dragon?
China.
No.
Yes.
The devil. I told you he's going to be, but your observation is totally, but that threw me. The devil is going to give him this. We cannot understand. Remember, the church is still here. We have a restraining factor on the works of the devil. When that is gone, we cannot understand how God's going to raise up one man, and by virtue of that, a system that is going to be so destructive and powerful and forceful that this Antichrist will be possessed by the devil.
Hitler does Hitler fit anyway?
Hitler would, in my way of thinking, Hitler is like, I've referenced already about Obama, a foretaste of what's coming. No, it's not the real thing. It's a foretaste. We see pictures of it, glimpses of it, maybe would be a better way of saying it. What Hitler was able to do is going to be worse than that, obviously. Or anybody else as far as that goes.
10 times more.
Maybe, or more.
Or more.
Let's look and
There's
look.
no, we are in the sixth seal, right? There's no sixth trumpet.
No, we've jumped over from that. All right, the heck, stay with me, guys. And I saw one of his heads as if it had been mortally wounded, and his deadly wound was healed. Now here's where controversy comes in. This is somebody who made a run for it and got defeated, and he comes back the second time. Now this becomes a real big question. And all the world marveled and followed the beast. Not the dragon, the beast, the Antichrist. So he's someone who got shot down, but came back. So they worship the dragon, who gave authority to the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, who is like the beast, who is able to make war with him. And he was given a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and he was given authority to continue for 42 months. How long is 42 months? Huh? There you have it. There's the time. There's a calendar moment. Then he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name, his tabernacle, and those who dwell in heaven. It was granted to him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and authority was given him over every tribe, tongue, and nation. All who dwelt on the earth will worship him, whose name has not been written in the book of life and of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If anyone has an ear, let him hear. He who leads into captivity shall go into captivity. He who kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. I'm going to move on. The beast out of the earth. Let's do that one. Verse 11. Then I saw another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb and spoke like a dragon. Isn't that a contrast? And he exercised all the authority of the first beast in his presence, and caused the earth and those who dwell in it to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Whose deadly wound was healed. They thought he was over, and he comes back and becomes.
So, I just have a question. Verse 7, he did war with the signs. He had power to overcome. Is this period after the rapture? Verse 7, 13:7. So,
I'm not able to respond to that question. I'll be
this
fair
is
about it.
saying here, he did war with the signs. Since. Okay.
The footnote here says, see 15:2. I'm not, let me check this. I'll check this.
În cartea Apocalipsa e ordinea toate lucrurilor așa cum pus aici sau nu?
Aici am spus la început. Nu e ordine cronologică.
Sau ceea ce se întâmplă în versetul 7 s-ar putea să fie înainte de răpire. Sfinț, aici zice de sfinț. Ceea ce zis, el zice că înainte să înceapă judecata, în cazul cel mare, răpirea va veni, da? Și aici un pic de contradicție.
Hai să ne gândim ce înseamnă să biruiască și atunci mă gândim că
Păi,
da.
da,
A biruit, atunci cum se mai întâmplă răpirea?
în ce sens e o
Great tribulation is the second
urât? Că e urât.
Yeah.
Neapărat că e o
Și atunci cine
luat
mai...
de la Dumnezeu. Dacă e mort pentru Hristos, înseamnă că e biruit. Eu le tăia capul de
Are we
biruit.
living in the first
În
order?
sensul ăsta.
No,
The rapture of the tribulation?
No, that's-
Before
that's-
that?
Și
Remember the 420 elders of chapter 4? They're in heaven. They're in heaven. I can't give you,
Asta au zis, Nace.
I can't give you, I wouldn't be comfortable in giving you an answer to that. Because sometimes you have in mind chronological order, but sometimes you have duplication also. And I'm not able to tell you that, but all of this is not in chronological order. In other words, some have suggested that one of these events is expressed this way, and then later on it's the same event, but it's expressed in a little different way, and it's referring to the same event, not like a different event. So I have to be careful, because I know that can be true. So I want to be careful with that question, and I understand your question. Why? But I'm not able to respond to it. I was looking here to see if something could be said that would alert me. My notes that I have there, go look in the index for chapter 13, verse 7. What message did I dealt with that? Chapter 13, verse 7. Turn to it, and those are that would be the same thing as my study notes.